I think we're good to go. How's everybody doing tonight? Can everybody hear me okay? I had a bit of difficulty last week. Just want to make sure everybody can hear me. And if I sound sick, it's because I have some kind of head cold right now. Um, so please excuse that. All right, let's see who all is here. We have Colleen. We have Wonderful Blessed Life. Good evening, y'all. Southern Yankee Homestead, Heather Russo, Premium Mom to Twins, Susan Sullivan, Maya, um, that's me, and Lush for Life for Less, and USA Kiwi, Half Acre Dreams, Smoking Locust. How's it going, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Yes, we are getting a ton of rain today. Um, it started around 3:30, 4 o'clock here, and it has not let up. It was an interesting drive home from work today. Took me a little bit longer than normal, but made it home safe and here to kick off my weekend with y'all. So let's get this party started. So let's see here. How's everybody's week doing? Yes, Premium Mom to Twins. Lots and lots of rain. Lots. Hey, Southern Yankee Homestead. First time here. Well, welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you for sure. So I always have to say it. I don't always get to it, but just so that y'all are aware, this is a family-friendly live stream. I like to keep things clean in this stream, so make sure that you are keeping it family-friendly and clean. Also, if you have any questions, please put them in all caps. That way I can see them and answer your questions. Let's see here. My week is going okay. I have a really bad head cold, and it started about 2 days ago. Woke up, I guess it was Wednesday, and I could not breathe for the life of me. I mean, I could breathe, but it was really difficult. A lot of coughing. So I have been taking tons of medicine to try and um, get rid of whatever this head cold is. So, hey, Hope's Homestead, Two Family Homestead, how are y'all? See you later, Lorelai. Have a good evening. So, how's everybody's week going? Anybody do anything interesting this week? Just wanted to. If it sounds like I have something in my mouth, it's because I do. It is a Hall's cough drop, because otherwise I would be hacking up a lung. Seriously, um, I coughed so hard this afternoon that I'm pretty sure I blacked out. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure. So, may need to go to the doctor. Vicks on the bottom of my feet, thick socks, thick wool socks. Um, yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that. Never really tried it. I might try that this evening if I don't go and get. Well, I may try it regardless, but I'm actually thinking about going and getting something a little bit stronger than um, what I have right now. So, which is just like Dayquil and some Tylenol cold and sinus. So, let's see here. Do I look skinnier? Two Family, are you guys joining the weight loss challenge from Big Bear? Southern Yankee Homestead. I am in North Texas. I am about 15-20 minutes north of Dallas as the crow flies. Um, More or less an hour to an hour and 30 minutes as 35 goes. So, yeah. Let's see here. Homemade couch meds. What's homemade couch meds? Is that like a shot of whiskey? Because I got that. Um, Samantha is not joining me that I know of yet. I have not talked to her specifically about it. I did mention it to her a couple weeks ago and just recently, I guess last evening. But I don't know if she's going to be joining me. She will be attempting to lose weight. So um, I'll talk about that here in a second. Lone Star, will you find and send video on self-massaging your neck? Oh, you will find it. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Colleen. Appreciate it. Let's see here. If I was closer, I'd make homemade cough meds. What kind of moonshine, honey, and not that watered down? Moonshine here is actually kind of a popular thing right now. We've got a place near us called Mashed. It's down in Frisco. It's like a moonshine bar, but I mean I've never really had real moonshine, so really wouldn't know the difference. But I'm sure there is one. Let's see here. You're from Denison, now in Tennessee. Why would you want to move to Tennessee? I'm just kidding. There's some great people from Tennessee. Hey, Barefoot Ralph, how's it going? Hey, Mama Cat, I just saw you. How's it going? How are you this evening? Yeah, we can smoke in Locust, but I don't know how close that is to moonshine. I thought this was family friendly, and maybe this isn't the best topic for me to be talking about. Um, that's cool. That's cool, Hope. That's real cool. Um, so I mentioned I'm good, Hope, or Mama Cat. I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to make it. Uh, well, I'm out of work now, or not out of work, but I'm off work now. I was gonna say I'm trying to make it through the day, but hey, I'm off and I'm hanging with you guys, so it's pretty awesome. I'm doing pretty awesome, even though if you can't tell my voice in the conversation, I don't feel 100%, but mentally I'm like, oh yeah. Um, what was I talking about? Right. So, my wife and I put this on my personal Facebook. I don't think I put it on the Lone Star Living Facebook page. Um, my wife is supportive of me and what I'm doing, and she knows where my heart is and where our future is going, and she supports it and she wants to be involved. But I don't think that she's 100% there um, as far as going all the way in. So I tend to like try and put on documentaries and stuff, or maybe YouTube videos of stuff that I'm watching up on our TV, because otherwise I'm sitting there. I've got a pair of headphones in. She's got a pair of headphones in, and we're watching our separate shows. And so like, not only does it give us the opportunity to spend more time together, um, but it also helps me to maybe um, all the words I want to use are have a negative connotation to them, like uh, persuade or indoctrinate, um, or bring her to the dark side um, of the homesteading and self-reliant ways. And so the other night I put on a documentary called Fed Up. If you haven't seen it, I would encourage you to watch it. I would also encourage you to take it with a grain of salt because there are some things in that documentary that I think were a little bit on the um, liberal side of things. But um, for just the facts alone about sugar, it was really good. And my wife completely cleaned out our kitchen and completely now Colleen, that's not a good word to use. I mean, anyways, so she completely cleaned out our kitchen. She completely cleaned out our fridge and went shopping and bought tons of stuff that was not processed and low on sugar and everything. Um, and uh, we've been trying to eat clean and sugar free as best we can since then. And I'll tell you what, it has been difficult, incredibly difficult. Um, Now, there are things that I'm still doing, like in the morning, I like a little bit of coffee creamer in my coffee occasionally. So I will pour some of that in there, and it's got sugar in it. But I tell myself this, it's in the morning, it's all right, as long as this is the majority of what I'm going to have sugar wise today, then I'll be okay. But I know that's a lie, and I probably should cut it out. Um, but yeah, so we're trying to do that, and it's been difficult. It's been really, really difficult. Um, my wife has been a trooper, and she's been on it with me, and I think if we keep this up, uh, she'll most likely lose some weight as well, and I think that's her goal is for us both to get healthy. Let's see here. I know I missed some people in the chat, so I'm going to go back up and say, hey, my mouse is asleep. So let me wake it up here. Okay. I'm about to cough, so I'm going to mute my microphone here for a second. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. Hey, Kitty, how's it going? Welcome. No worries. I'm typically late on some live streams, so on most, actually, I should say. You can also put cut onion on your feet at night. Pull socks over them. Stinks, but it works. I don't think my wife would like that too much, Hope. She's not a big fan of onions, much less raw onions on my feet when we're sleeping. But if all else fails, I'll sleep on the couch and try that. So, thank you. Um, let's see here. Y'all are just talking to yourselves, talking to each other. Um, Southern Yankee Homestead Journey says, but still a Texan. That is true. You can take the person out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas. You can't take Texas out of the person. So true. And then let's see here. Come to the dark side. We have cookies. Yes, most likely gluten and sugar-free cookies. Mama Cat says you just want her to see things the way you do and be like-minded. Exactly. I want her to understand the benefits of this lifestyle. So, hey, Homestead Tessie, how are you this evening? And then let's see here. Two Family asks, would you like any low cal cookbooks? I have way too many. Sure, I'll take some low cal cookbooks. Sounds awesome. And let's see here. Hey, Sam Stevens, how are you? You went fishing this morning. That's cool. So, I guess I should really talk about this whole weight loss challenge a little bit. Um, because I did talk about the whole sugar and all that stuff that my wife and I are doing. So I mentioned a couple weeks ago in one of Jason over at the Big Bear Homestead's live streams that um, that I recently had gotten a um, biometric screening done at my work, and we do it every year for just insurance purposes. It helps them gather information on their employees to see what kind of programs they need to be implementing. It also helps um, us know where we're at, and also it gives us the biggest perk for me to doing it is it gives us a discount on our insurance. So our monthly cost goes down about, I don't know, it's like about $100 or something like that. So it's a huge plus. So I hadn't really been paying attention to my weight and everything. I knew I was getting bigger, and I looked at the biometric screening, and I couldn't believe, first of all, the number um, on there as far as my weight goes, and secondly, my blood pressure. And now I know my blood pressure is high because of the job that I do, but I didn't realize that it had gotten that bad. So um, I mentioned something in Big Bear Homestead's live stream, and they said, "Hey, you want to do a challenge with me?" And um, I'm sorry, I just got distracted by the chat. Okay. Um, so he said, "Do you want me to do a weight loss challenge with you?" And I said, "Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome." And then a bunch of people that were in that live stream said, "I want to do it. I want to participate. I want to participate." So it grew into this awesome um, collab or competition or whatever you want to call it of all these homesteaders and people that are on this in this community um, wanting to lose weight. And so Kitty and Jason have been working together on getting this set up. So I'm really grateful to them, and I think it's awesome that everybody's participating. Hopefully, we can get our weights down, our blood pressures down, and be a bit healthier. So let's see here. What did I miss in the chat? Yes, I do have a PO box now. For those of you who are just joining us, or have I didn't announce it in previous live streams, but it is there you go. Kitty put it in the chat. So, um, and it's also in the description below. Um, so yeah, if you want to send me something, awesome. That's awesome. I got something in the mail the other day from um, the Going Batty channel, and I haven't checked my PO box since then. That was a week ago. So I need to get over there. I'm the worst. I'm the worst at checking it. Let's see here. I'm on your TV, Mama Cat. Hey, Mama Cat, I'm on your TV. Uh, that's awesome. I do the same thing sometimes, but I don't do it on the live streams. Any kind of video that I'm doing, I have Amazon. What's the box called? The Amazon Fire TV, and I can connect to it from my phone through the Wi-Fi, and I can watch YouTube videos. I can watch Netflix. I can watch Amazon Prime. I can watch all of that. Oh, okay, guys. Apparently, the homesteading with the cases. Uh, Howie is taking Tina to the hospital, so keep her in your prayers and keep Howie in your prayers as well. I um, I couldn't imagine. Um, well, I've done it before, taking Samantha to the hospital. That's a scary thing. So be praying for both of them. Just notice I have no draw. Now that's mean. That's really mean, Colleen. You know, people have said that to me before, and I have punched them. Um, Not really. I haven't punched. I don't believe in punching people. No. Um, I I mean, it comes out um, because of my job and the type of work environment that I'm in. I suppress it a lot. Um, just because of the fact that hey, living like Claire, thank you. Appreciate you popping in and saying hey. So yeah, so I suppress um my drawl, if you will, um, quite a bit, and and it's just because the industry that I'm in, you know, I work with a lot of people that are very business minded, and you get some dude in there with a deep accent or drawl, it kind of it kind of just doesn't speak to professionalism, I guess. Um, Actually, we had a guy recently at our company who did have a really thick drawl, and he didn't fit in. He only lasted at our company for like 5 months. There was other issues there, but part of it was he was, um, yeah. Let's see here. No, no, Sam, you don't have a drawl, but you have an accent, and that is cool. That is very cool. Let's see here. Um, you can't hear me, kid, Mama Cat. Is it anybody else having issues with the volume, or is it just Mama Cat and her TV? Hey, wholesome roots, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great Friday. It is the weekend kickoff here, so pretty excited. Let's see here. Did I miss anything in the chat? Let's see here. I look tired. It's probably because I am tired, Claire. I have been hardly sleeping because um, I have this congestion in my face, and it has been keeping me up at night. I have sleep apnea, so I sleep with a CPAP machine, and it it's not even helping really. I actually took it off last night because I felt like I was suffocating. So I slept without it for the first time in a long time. So, but I am tired. Not really sleeping that much because of my head cold. So, yeah, Colleen, it stinks, but here's my goal. Okay, work for this company, bust my butt, um, bust my butt, get out of debt, save up money, buy me land, get get uh get my homestead more or less established. Get my wife. Well, I guess let me backtrack because numero uno priority is getting my wife through med school. So working this job, get my wife through med school, pay off our debts, um, buy our land, get moved out there, and then I'm out. So uh, that's kind of my game plan. I'd probably say that it's anywhere from a 5 to 10 year game plan. Hopefully, we'll have land before then, but um, I'll probably still keep the job for a little bit at least. Let's see here. Did I miss anything? Yeah, I've got a big old armchair that I could sleep in, um, but I don't know. I'm gonna probably go get something a little bit stronger. I'm thinking Sudafed if I can get there before the pharmacy closes, which I think closes at 9, and just have it hopefully dry up all this junk. So I've been taking Mucinex, but this morning when before I go to work, I'm at work usually by 8 o'clock. Pharmacy doesn't open until 9, and then I had somebody from corporate in, and so I had to take them to lunch, and so long story long, I didn't get to go to the pharmacy and get Sudafed, so I'm kind of just winging it um, until I'm through here, and then I may go over there and grab it before um, Old Ways New Times live stream. So let's see here. Thank you, Claire. I appreciate the prayers. Why are we giving hugs? Why are we giving hugs? Oh, I'm just tired today and I'm hungry. Awesome news. I'm sorry to hear that. That I hate days like that. I was actually feeling that way yesterday, um, with my head cold and everything. Just like I don't want to be here. I don't want to. I don't. I just want to be at home, sleeping, and you know, not here, not doing anything, just watching Netflix or something, and being miserable. But that's kind of being sick, I guess. Hopefully not getting sick. That would stink. All right, let's see here. Hey, she's a bottler garden. How are you doing? See you later, Claire. Let's see here. What else did I miss? Hey, is it okay? I probably asked you this before. Is it Renate or Renate Butler? I'm terrible at that pronunciation thing. Let's see. Liam is getting molars and demanding a lot of attention. I'm not sleeping much. I'm sorry, Wholesome Roots. That stinks. I'm so sorry. I said it perfectly the first time. What did I say? Renate. Renote. Renate. Bueller? No, not Bueller. Samsonite. I was way off. Okay, so last week I talked about going to the um, okay, sorry, I just got distracted by the chat. Last week I talked about going to the expo, the Self Reliance Expo. I went to that on Saturday. It was awesome. I'm going to actually have 2 videos coming up next week about it. Didn't get to them this week, but I'm going to be putting them up. One of them is just kind of a tour throughout the expo and showing you what was all there. So if you are going, or if you live in this area, or they also have one in Colorado towards the end of the year that they'll be doing. You can check out what kind of things that they have there. It was really cool. They had a lot of cool speakers. I really wish that my wife had been able to join me on Saturday at the Self Reliance Expo, but she had other things going on. Um, and so I'm going to be doing that video, and then um, also not a lot of one of the very few Americans who can pronounce my German name correct. Germany, cool, cool. Much love to Texas. I lived in 1.5 years in El Paso. Sweet. El Paso is cool. I have only been a couple times, but it's Texas, so it's awesome. There's only a couple places in Texas I'm not a huge fan of. Um, Houston, but I have a lot of friends down there, so I still love it. Um, and Austin. And I still like Austin, even though I don't really like it because of the people that have moved there and kind of ruined it. But I still love it. Still love Houston, still love Austin. They're just not my favorite places in Texas. So, thanks, Kitty. Yeah, so the Self Reliance Expo, it was awesome, really cool. They had a lot of good speakers there. One of the ones that I wish that my wife had been there for was Dr. Bones and Nurse Amy. They have a podcast. It's called um, Doom and Bloom with a B, Bloom. Um, I think that's right. But they have a podcast, and they've been doing medical preparedness and um, uh, medical education for a long time, and they have a really awesome podcast. Um, and it was really cool, and I wish my wife had been there because that's um, one of the things that she is into is the medical stuff. So that's kind of one of the ways that I'm trying to like get my wife into um, uh, prepping and homesteading is like encouraging her in her areas that she's interested in. So kind of melding the two and marrying them into one. So that's kind of my goal. I kind of am trying to hook her on the podcast, so maybe she'll listen to those. Um, so we'll see how that goes. Um, let's see here. Rante says huge and hot. I'm guessing that's about El Paso. How many Germans do you know? Oh, she's talking about. I actually was in Germany when I was 16. I went to Germany um, on a more or less mission trip. It was after the Elbe River had flooded, and I know that's actually something that happens quite a bit. But we had a sister church over there, and and they had asked us to come over since they came over to visit, and I went with them. And one of the things that we did was help them um, like restore parts of their church because of the flooding. And so I've been to Frankfurt, of course, because it's an international airport area, and then Dresden, Germany. It's in the east side of Germany. So I was there for only a couple weeks, um, but I loved it. I thought it was really cool. The history there was awesome. Um, I got to see some cool old churches and cathedrals and stuff. I wish that I had been able to. I don't know if it even still exists, but the place where Martin Luther penned his 95 Theses. I would have loved to have gone there and visited, but I didn't. So, hey Amanda, how are you? Hey, all sorts. Mrs. Soapeller's Homestead, how are you? Yes, I was born there till 35, then 13 years in the United States. Cool. That is cool. So, Renate, are you watching from Germany right now? There's actually a huge population of Germans here in Texas. Um, I don't know if you're familiar with Munster, Texas, and gosh, there's a bunch. Susan, help me if you can. There's a bunch of places in Texas that have German heavy German influences. So well, that's cool. That is really cool. I'm currently doing the genealogy of the German side of my family. 3 generations ago, came to America. That is interesting. Um, I was actually just talking about my wife about doing the genealogy thing. Um, yeah, Fredericksburg, that's a big one. That's where my wife and I went on our honeymoon. I know it wasn't that big of a honeymoon, but we got married in October, which in my industry is that's our busy season. So I didn't really get to do much of a honeymoon right after our wedding, and we ended up going someplace um, later on the next year. But our immediate honeymoon was in Fredericksburg, which is an awesome town. Um, but anyways, we've been talking about doing the genealogy thing for a couple weeks now, and I know that I'm 1/4 Irish and 1/4 Japanese because of my mom's side. My mom is half Japanese, half Irish. But as far as my dad's side goes, I have no clue what's on there. I know, every American says, I'm part, Native American. Well, that's what we always assume, but I don't really know. Um, but I would love to do that and find out, what my dad's side of the family is. My wife, if you've seen my last video, um, is blonde hair, blue eyed, and she is more Native American than anyone that I know. She actually has papers from the tribe that her grandfather is from. So she's more or less half, but her dad. Uh oh. Am I buffering? Uh oh. I'm watching on my phone too, and I don't see myself buffering. So, can anybody tell me if I am? But anyways, my wife is super fair skin, blonde hair, blue eyed, and she has she's literally from a um, Indian tribe. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Okay, good. No buffer. Awesome. Sweet. I pay a lot of money for this internet. I better not have any buffer. Actually, funny story about my internet. Before Samantha, my wife, and I got married, I did not have Wi-Fi. I did not have internet. I used my cell phone data because I had an unlimited data package. And so I just did everything through my phone, and it was fine. And my wife it was like, "Hey, we're gonna have to get internet when we get married," and so I had to get internet, which I'm I've benefited from, and I'm glad we did it. But that whole school thing really requires internet these days. So, hey Phil, how are you this evening? Samantha is a hottie. I agree, Colleen. Samantha is a hottie. Let's see here. In Lithuania. Cool. Cool. That is awesome. So, I kind of got a little bit off topic. I think. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna take the headphone out since I don't really need it since nobody's talking back to me. Um, so I went to the Self Reliance Expo and all that fun stuff. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so the second video that I'm gonna be posting this week, that I just need to edit and put up, is a little bit different for me. I I had a really bad experience with one of the vendors slash speakers at the Self Reliance Expo, and it made me start to think about homesteading and the uh, the type of people that homestead. Um, First you get wifey and then you get Wi-Fi. Yes, Colleen, that's so true. Um, just the type of mentality that some homesteaders have. Um, and so it's a bit of a rant video, which I don't do very often. I probably won't do. I don't feel the need to rant a lot because I'm not a rant type person. But this really touched me um, deep because here I am, as most of y'all know, I don't have land. I am what I've coined an apartment steader. Um, so I have an apartment, I have a patio, and I grow what I can where I'm at until my goals are met to where we can eventually buy land. Um, and I had an experience with a certain lady, and she just rubbed me the wrong way. And I've seen it a lot on YouTube and in certain communities. This homesteading slash gardening elitism, and I talk about that in my video. So um, if you enjoy rant videos and you enjoy uh, that kind of topic, please check that video out. I'll have it up next week sometime. So let's see here. Kitty, how did you find the Self Reliance Expo link? I thought I took it out of my description. You're so good. Let's see here. What did I miss in the chat? Um, Renate and Wholesome Roots could be siblings or cousins, distant cousins. Who knows? And they can credit their finding each other to the Lone Star Living channel because that's where they connected in the chat. So y'all are welcome. Let's see here. Only got a phone and computer 5 years ago. I just got my computer. I don't know, well, just not too long ago. Probably about a year now. Um, I'm looking to upgrade. I've got several things in my Amazon cart, and if anybody, Kitty, knows anything about computers, I would love some tips because I don't know how much longer I have on this computer. It's working for me fine right now, but I'm pretty nervous every time I try to use it. So, which USA Kiwi had the same problem with the video card and the Windows 10 thing. She put a video on her channel about that. So that's what's going on with mine. So check her video out. I don't know where I'm pointing, but check her video out, and then you'll know what kind of issues I'm having. But it's an old computer, and I need to fix it. Let's see here. Bye, Two Family Homestead. I hope you have a good evening. Thank you very much for popping in and saying hi and gracing us with your presence. Thanks, Tessie. I appreciate it. Yeah, you commented on that Facebook post as well. So let's see here. I save everything. um, yeah, because can y'all own much property in Germany? Phil says, I have 2 acres and our entire garden is one raised bed. That's cool. That's really cool, Phil. And let's see here. I'm hearing a lot of clicks in the YouTube world, but I don't get involved. That is awesome. Good on you. She's a bottle gardener. I try and stay away from that stuff because it's not necessary. We all have drama in our own personal lives we don't need to add to. So, good on you. Um, awesome. That would be awesome. I think I'm gonna Facebook message you, Kitty, because I would like to get that going. Um, let's see here. No, we met before. Oh, yeah, I was just teasing y'all. Yeah, I enjoyed your little rant there, USA Kiwi, because that was literally my frustration a couple weeks ago when it kept doing that to me. So I was right there with you. Um, I hope whatever it is not contagious, and because first I get it and then you get it, and who knows where it ends. Branda's Garden says, "Can you help my house pick out?" Cool, that is awesome. I will have to hit you up, Kitty, for that. Okay. Yes. I watch Cab Seven. He's a cool guy. He's a cool dude. He's very chill, very mellow. Um, he's a guy that likes to bring everybody together. I mean, he has channels on there that aren't even homesteading related that I know of. I mean, like I've seen a couple people that I click on several people's pages while I'm in there, and um, I've seen several people that are like gaming channels and all that stuff. So he's a cool dude. Cab Seven. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. Literally, CAV7 is his screen name. So if you search that, I'm sure you'll find him. Let's see here. Lone Star, do you plan on staying in Texas when you get laid? Yes, I do. I plan on staying in Texas as long as I humanly can. I'm hoping and praying that Texas doesn't become California 2.0, because we have a lot of Californians moving here, which I know that that's putting a blanket across all the people that live in California, and I know that that's not fair to a lot of people, but um, based on the majority of the people that I've met from California, it kind of scares me, and makes me worry for my state. So I'm going to try and stay in Texas as long as I can. Yeah, Kitty, I will be there. Um, I think my wife's working a little bit late tonight. She's working her booty off. So let's see here. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? I have never heard. I have never heard a rooster crow within the city limits here, rural areas. Yes. Okay, cool. Um, hey, Edward Turner, how are you? I know that you go by a different name. Is it Amy? Oh no, is it Tanya? That's right, right? I'm really bad with names, so forgive me. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Clean up this blah 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 blah. You're talking to each other. Um, yep, cool. Well, whoa, it has been an hour already. I am ridiculously surprised at how quick this time has gone. Um, yes, I should be on y'all's live stream tonight, Kitty. I don't know about on it, of course, because y'all haven't said if I could come on or not. But I will be in the chat for sure. Um, let's see here. My computer says extension won't let me see the chat. What does that mean? Oh, am I having issues here? Excuse me, guys. Sorry, I probably should have muted the mic for that one. Premium Mama Twins, I would love to have an acre. I mean, if you look at my patio and where I do my growing, um, it's a very small space, very small. So because of the fact that I only get sun in a certain area of that patio, because of how the building is built, there's a wall that blocks my direction to the sun during the morning to the afternoon. So I get about 6 hours of sunlight, which is good, but it's not as good as if I got more. And also, if the sun shone in deeper into my patio. Um, so um, so yeah, getting a little bit of water there. My throat's starting to be a little dry. I took some Mucinex before this, so that's probably what's going on here. Yes, please do video. Let's see here. What video are we talking about here? Yeah, Tessie has 1 acre and grows all of her own food. That's pretty awesome. That's so awesome. So I would love to have um, I would love to have um, an acre. I would love to even have half an acre. I don't care. Like I would love to actually have just a little bit of land. That would be awesome. Um, I One thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about real fast. I know we've only got a couple minutes here, but one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Part of this whole no sugar thing is my wife and I are going to be starting to make our own sauces and stuff. So I'm in the process of looking at getting a canner. Um, so at the end of this video, or even, I mean, if you can tell me now, like I know the All American canner is the Cadillac of the canners, but we have an electric glass top um, stove, and I've read some horror stories. And since I don't technically own the stove, and even if I did, I wouldn't really want to test this out um, about using the American canner on a glass stove. So I've looked at the Presto. I'm considering it. It is a much cheaper alternative, and um, but one of the things that we're going to start doing is attempting to can our own like tomato sauces and stuff. So I'm really excited about that. Also, kind of nervous. Um, but it'll help us cut down on sugar and other pre-made sauces and stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. That was actually something that my wife suggested, so it's working. Whatever I'm doing to like encourage her to join me on this journey is working. So I'm excited about that. Those on the weight loss challenge turn away from the sugar. Do not watch. That's funny. All American. Presto then. Can on a smaller scale with electric canner pressure cooker. I didn't know that you could do that. Interesting. Presto always has me thinking magician tricks. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Yes, I actually am a subscriber of Linda's Pantry. She's pretty cool. She is pretty cool. So, all right, guys. I guess I'm going to open up the last little bit of the live stream here for questions. So, if you have any questions, please put them in caps, and I will try to answer them. Sugar, salt, and fat in one product is so bad. Yep, that's true. Let's see here. You canned 1,500 jars last year, Tessie? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Well, y'all, if there is no more question, or if there is no questions, since there hasn't really been any, I think I'm going to end it here. Um, uh, yeah, I really appreciate y'all joining me tonight. It's really awesome. I like these Friday night live streams because It helps me to kick off my weekend with the people that I enjoy spending time with. Um, Next week, I'm going to try and have a special guest on my stream. I'm hoping to have a special guest on my live stream. Um, hold on your guesses. I'm going to be putting stuff on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/the Lone Star Living channel. Um, and I'll be putting hints to who that's going to be next week, and y'all can guess on there. So, um, I really appreciate y'all joining me, guys. It's awesome to see y'all in the chat. It's so encouraging, and it's awesome. It's an awesome way to start my weekend because most of my videos that I record are recorded during the weekend for the most part, and so it's a good motivation for me to get out there and um, share with everybody. And yes, Colleen is right. I needed to say thank you once again for hitting 300 subscribers. Y'all are awesome. So awesome. I appreciate it. Next week, I'm going to be doing the giveaway video, or I'm going to be doing the giveaway next week. So if you haven't checked out my last video, please do so. If you're watching this after the fact, I'll put a link here in the iCard and also in the description below. Go on there, make sure you're subscribed, share it, and comment, and hopefully you may or may not win the prize or the giveaway prize. So thank y'all again for your support, and y'all are awesome. So we'll talk to y'all later. Have a good Friday night. Have a good weekend, and adios.